Hello everyone, welcome back to Career Day. We are showcasing another wonderful career you can pursue. I've got a special guest here with me today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Sure, I'm Armando Dominguez and I'm an LPC with the state. I also work with the local mental health authority, MHMR, and I do mental health assessments for adults, and also we do mental health assessments for children as well to bring them into services if there's need.
Perfect. Okay, so if someone wants to pursue this career track, tell us a little bit about what they need, maybe a high school diploma, college degree.
Okay, as far as LCDC track in particular, and that's what we were talking about earlier, for someone just getting out of high school, they would require an associate's degree, a 2-year degree minimum, to be able to apply to get licensure to work with populations that struggle with substance abuse in particular. And that usually requires, I believe, 270 internship hours while still in classes that are supervised, and then after that 4,000 hours are required to have direct contact with patrons once they are licensed, working under supervision of a licensed supervisor, and that would include an LPC or someone at the master's level, a clinical social worker, for instance, that could oversee their work. And 1,500 of those 4,000 hours have to be direct contact individual. Okay. So that's about what's needed.
Okay, so but there's definitely training in the field. You will have that guidance.
Indeed. Now, part of that is the classes as well, and they would have to take classes for substance abuse in particular, having to do with counseling addicted families, for instance, and also substance abuse and other related disorders, so they can have familiarity with behavioral disorder, also substance abuse disorder, since they're closely related.
Got it. Okay. So if someone is just now starting out in the field, you know, say they want to have a long career in this field, what does the pay scale look like?
Well, entry, generally speaking, and this is within the last 4 to 6 years, and it's roughly between 34 and 38,000 a year. That's kind of median, and the San Angelo area falls within that realm. There are other areas, the metro areas, that pay a little better, but not a whole lot more, but yet it's still pretty reasonable starting out. A youngster going 2 years of school and then getting into that level of pay is very reasonable. Yeah. And as far as longevity, a lot of folks are in the field for probably 20, 30 years and retired just doing LCDC work, but definitely very rewarding work, I will say. So it's worth looking into. Definitely.
Now, I was going to ask you, you know, what type of person usually gets into this career field? A heart for others?
Well, that is really one. Most of the folks that do really well definitely have a heart for others, compassion, empathy, but also understanding and patience, those things that people need, especially when we're serving the least among us, because most of the folks that are our populations that we serve tend to be often, you know, very much in struggle, not only substance abuse, but maybe even the homeless as well, the struggle with these, and those that also border on mental illness, and sometimes having what's called a co-occurring or comorbid disorder, where they have mental illness and substance abuse. So definitely some populations requiring lots of compassion.
Most definitely. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us. Is there any final, you know, message or advice that you would give someone who's looking to get in this career?
Well, most definitely I want to give encouragement, because it's not an easy field to walk, but if you do, it's very rewarding, and I certainly encourage those that feel that they have a heart for it to do that and pursue it.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much again for coming on and telling us all about it, and thank you all for watching. We will see you next time on Career Day. Have a great day.